Tough to escape with the first of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Jake Peavy is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he threw real well in his last start. He threw 8 innings, but he ended up with a no decision. They've got to help him a little more in this one.
A.J. Pollock heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
Peavy gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And with the fog making its way over from the Sunset District, a cool 58 degrees here at game time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Even if nothing comes of this, what an at-bat to start the game. 7 pitches already.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ball 2.
One thing that's happened in these last 2 at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last 2 batters.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Pagan on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. They go down 1-2-3 in the first against Jake Peavy. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tomas giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second,
Joe Pennant will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hot shot to third. Lamb is up with it, and the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Matt Duffy will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's had just an excellent season so far, and maybe he can go on a little home run binge here and get him into that #1 spot in home runs. Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Standing in now, Andrew Susak, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Brandon Belt will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. David Peralta readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied in the air for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Jake Lamb will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. TV into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Wellington Castillo will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that, so just keep on throwing it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Hunter Pence steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Line towards center field. Pollock patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Brandon Crawford will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, you know he's got a good batting average on the season, and part of the reason is because he's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Tomas is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Angel Pagan will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin playing.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
Smoke toward 3rd. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Catcher, Jake Peavy.
Standing in, Jake Peavy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. Peralta is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Yasmani Tomas will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Peavy's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And the leadoff man is gone to start the Arizona 3rd.
Batting 8, shortstop.
Phil Gosselin will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
And it's quickly 0-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead, then they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Robbie Ray will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
The 1-0 delivery. On the ground up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy. It remains 0-0. Gregor Blanco digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up. Outside, 3-0 now. Joe Pennant, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul wide of first. Left side. To his left, Lamb. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Third baseman, number 5.
Matt Duffy will dig in. He singled his first time around. Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs. A.J. Pollock will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Gene Segura gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Peavy has his target. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 4.
Paul Goldschmidt digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
1-0 pitch on the way. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So Andrew Susac is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, he hasn't shown that he's been able to resist those inside pitches. He may as well just keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing those pitches off the plate.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 9.
Settling in now, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Well, now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Shoots this one to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, left fielder.
Angel Pagan gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Jake Peavy gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Giants 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Hit to third. To his left, Duffy. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Gregor Blanco comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Gregor
Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Tomas. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Joe Pennant will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on down the line. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
Matt Duffy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Sinking line drive out to right center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Andrew Susac is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yusmani Tomas makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Phil Gosselin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and one error in the ballgame for Arizona. Hit down the line at first. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Striding into the box, Robbie Ray. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first-pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Pulled toward right center field. Blanco moves over. And the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamond.
Leading out for the Giants.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently 2nd best on this Giants roster.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around third, Belt heading for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, there you go. That was easy. Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then bang, a triple here chases him home.
Dominic Leone will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 54.
Brandon Crawford will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Runner at third here, nobody out. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
Well, there are wild pitches and there are wild pitches. Look at this one. Whoa! Right behind him at the plate. And that's going to let that runner come in from third and score easily.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Into the box, Angel Pagan. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out. The pitcher, Jake Peavy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Squaring around now is Peavy, and he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Giants out in front here, 4-0.
Left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Peavy up to 66 pitches now in this night of work. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
More often than not, when you're going to throw that changeup 0-2, you don't even want it to be in the strike zone. You're hoping to see a guy go snorkeling for something, but you're going to see right here that this one's right on the corner, and he couldn't do anything with it if he wanted to.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball, 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Gregor Blanco steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Goldschmidt charging this one, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The second baseman, number 12.
Joe Penich stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. Hey now.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic one going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips. All of them singles. And he's been a tough out all game long.
Hit on the ground to short. Underhanded flip. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 4. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still no hits on the board for these guys. We are seeing some great pitching in this one.
Here's Peavy back to work now as Jake gets ahead here with a good pitch. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here to count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now batting.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ball game. Jake Lamb standing in now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth.
He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Wellington Castillo will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. Brandon Belt will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Pollock giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hard hit at third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Striding in to start the 9th is Manny Tomas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
That's a big one there to start the 9th. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. That one's in there. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. Chris Owings will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Just checking.
And this is fouled back and out of play. TV sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
To second for 1, on to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
The batter,
A.J. Pollock makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Grounded to third. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. Well, I think we can all feel it. Just a little bit of a letdown here in the 9th inning. But it's so tough to take a no-hitter this far and then lose it in the 9th. But I guess it just wasn't in the cards this time.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Jake Peavy. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 4-0. Good night from San Francisco.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. 11.